You suffered very significant and serious injuries as a result of a careless doctor. And now you go ahead and start a lawsuit because a medical expert has confirmed and validated that you actually have a case. 2 years down the road, when the defense now wants to negotiate prior to trial, your injuries have improved drastically. Does that make a difference? Will it make a difference for your case now, 2 years later, your injuries have dramatically improved? Would you like to know the answer? Come join me for a walk near the beach as I share with you the answer to that question. Hi, I'm Gerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury attorney. The answer is, yes, it will make a difference. Yes, it will matter. Why? Because the value of your injuries now have decreased. They have diminished. Maybe you were so badly off that you needed surgery to correct the problem. Maybe you needed multiple surgeries. Maybe you needed multiple episodes, multiple sessions of rehabilitation. Maybe you were hospitalized for rehabilitation. Maybe you had to undergo other therapies, other additional therapies. Maybe you needed ongoing medical care and treatment. And now, finally, after all of that corrective treatment, after everything is being done to try and fix the problem that was created by the doctor whom you believe was careless and your medical expert who reviewed your case believes was careless, now you no longer have as significant injury as you once did. When you left the hospital, you were almost paralyzed. You were incapacitated. You were horribly disabled. And then you needed months and months of rehab. You needed to learn how to walk again. You needed how to do many different things all over again. You needed pain medication. You needed so much corrective care and treatment. You needed so much corrective treatment, your life literally was turned upside down. But now you've made remarkable strides. You are walking again. You are talking again. You are doing things that you never expected to be able to do again. Your doctors are amazed. They say it's a miracle. It's a miracle. They never expected you to be able to walk again. They never expected you to be able to hold a fork again in your hand. They never expected you to do so many different things. But guess what? Now, 2 years later, you have made remarkable improvements. You still have some deficits. You still have some neurological problems. You still have some functional deficits as well. And your doctor tells you that these will be permanent. However, they are significantly better than 2 years earlier, shortly after this happened. So now, getting back to the question I raised in the title of this video, will it make a difference in terms of the value of your particular injuries? The answer is yes, it will. Imagine now, 2 years later, that your injuries were the same as they were when you first got home from the hospital, that there was no improvement. Imagine all the king's horses and all the king's men trying to put Humpty Dumpty back together again and trying to piece you together. All the doctors and all the treatment and all the rehab could not accomplish any of that. Now, would the value of your injuries be significantly more substantial? The answer is yes, it would. So on one hand, here you are getting better and improving. On the other hand, as a result of that improvement, it's going to diminish, in some respects, the value of your current injuries. Now, it doesn't take away what you went through. It doesn't diminish the value of what you had to endure during those 2 years. However, going forward into the future, the defense looks at it and says, hey, listen, you've made remarkable improvements. You can do the following 12 activities that before you couldn't do. Look at all the things you can do now, even though you might be limited from doing some of them. So they will argue that your injuries are not valued as significantly as if your injuries remain the same and were as horrible as they were when you first got out of the hospital. That's the argument that they will make. Your attorney, on the other hand, will argue that these injuries are substantial, even though they have improved since you got out of the hospital. And that does not mean that they will not recur. It does not mean that you will not regress, meaning get worse over time. And we will need to consult with your treating medical doctors to get expert opinions about the progress you have made, about what they foresee will happen to you in the future, about what your prognosis is going to be. Because having medical experts now give us medical opinions based upon the facts of your case, based upon evaluating you on a regular basis, that will be critically important to now use during the course of negotiation to show to the defense that these injuries still are significant and substantial. And as a result of that, we argue that there should be no reduction in the value of your injuries, but rather they are very substantial, and don't discount that one bit. So why do I share this quick information with you? I share it with you because this question comes up from time to time, where a person has made great strides improving the quality of their life, improving the activities they're able to do, and what they can do on a day-to-day basis. And now the client comes to me and says, hey, the fact that I've gotten so much better, does that make a difference in terms of the value of my case? So why do I share this great information with you? I share it with you just to open your eyes and to help you understand how these types of cases work in the state of New York. You know, I realize you're watching this video because you likely have questions or concerns about your own matter. Well, if your matter did happen in New York and you have not yet started a lawsuit, but are thinking of doing so, and still have questions that need to be answered, what I invite you to do is pick up the phone and call me. You know I answer questions like yours every single day, and I'd love to chat with you. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at Gerry, Gerry, at Oginski-law.com. That's it for today's video. I'm Gerry Oginski. Have a fantastic day.